Hello Pioneers, I hope you're well. My name is Ben and this is Satisfactory. And on today's episode we are going to do something cool, probably related with coal. But between last episode and this episode, somebody suggested that I turn these into 1 meter ramps to see if that will adjust my slope. And so that's what I'm doing right now. And I think it might work, but right now I'm not really getting the result that I want. And I think it's because this is sticking too far upward. Let me see, if I wanted to end right here maybe. Has to go down to there. No, that still gives me an issue. Yeah, I think this issue with having it kind of flatten there and then go up isn't going to be solved by this 1 meter or having the 4 meter. It's not going to make a huge difference. It's just because they're so close together. Like, the rail wants to level out, and so it does. I think the way to solve it would be to have them, like, instead of this being here, it should be down there. But then it doesn't make sense for the spacing that we have. So what that means for us now is, well, thank you for the suggestion, first and foremost. But I think I'm just going to be good with this. And I'll keep playing with it. I haven't given it really a fair shake. I just wanted to point out that that was a pretty good suggestion. And well, I really liked that suggestion. So, anyway, I want to bring coal into this Nucleus hub so we can start sending that coal back out to power truck stations to gather resources so we can start utilizing this project. So to do that, we need to do a couple things. We need to figure out where in the planet we want to grab coal from. And my gut says Crater Lakes right here. I don't think I've even been over there really. And I know there's 3 or 4, I think 3 pure nodes. There's some pure nodes over here. Ooh, actually that would probably be way easier. Yes, I've changed my mind. Let's storm the Dune Desert again and harvest their delicious coal. The other thing we're going to need to do is figure out how we're going to get trains out of here. And I know I had the idea to do it willy-nilly and just kind of shoot them wherever we want, but I don't love that for every single train line. That would be way too crazy, I think. Also, this is a horrible curve. That needs to be redone immediately. Let's see, let's do that here. Oh, I hate this glitch. I hope they fix that in 1.1. Though I'm still rocking 1.0 for the time being. For reasons I outlined before. I hate that. Stop it. Yes, that'll do. And what we're looking for is an easy way to get turned around. Oh, there's a SAM node right there. Very cool. I'm pretty sure I put one in. It's been a little while. And my brain doesn't work so good anymore. This might be it. So if we cut back to the right. Oh, yes. Yes, this was it. Okay, but if I recall correctly now, I put this in and the turnoff is over there, right? I'm pretty sure. Like you can loop back, but you can't get to Nucleus. It was just a slight oversight. I say slight as if it doesn't completely ruin the entire purpose of it. Yeah, it's just not far enough. So let's try again. Let's try harder. Not gonna be that hard. We just need to get, well, actually I'm gonna take this locomotive out of here and the train tracks, and we'll go and build a new loop back somewhere. There, okay. Don't need to go up there anymore. Oh, actually, maybe that was for a resource node. Boy, I can't remember. I shouldn't have probably taken any break from this, but I'm happy to be back. Happy to be playing Satisfactory some more. And I love it. And if you love it and like my videos, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you really like what I do, give me some money with the channel membership. I'll use that money to make more videos. Okay, yes. Yes, there's the entrance to Nucleus. And here's the other direction. So if trains coming southbound want to get into Nucleus, we need to connect this line up to that line. Which I think is probably easier said than done. Or could we? Do you think we could sneak a cheeky little line? By George, I think maybe we could. I think I put one down further, actually. Now that I say this, I think I saw this and thought, nah, and just went down to the grass fields. But this could save a bit of time. And I like that. Let's grab a foundation. Maybe like double ramp 2. No, or just a 2 meter. That's gonna be tough. Okay, what if set it right there, right here, and we've got 2 meter 2 meter ramps that way. Oh, it's close. It's close. I think this is gonna work. Let's see. I think literally just that one back will do it for us. I think it'll work. Yeah. Awesome. Let's get rid of that one. Put in another. I have any ammo. Or an obelisk still, I don't think. You're lucky. Do I have a bat? Oh, I do. Alright, let's see. 4. I didn't get distracted. You got just. Okay, sorry. Now, let's try to loop this thing back. Isn't always the easiest thing to do. But oh yeah, I think we're gonna be able to get up right here. I loathe you. Alright, let me dispatch the local creatures and then can think. Okay, new plan. I like this. But new plan. Let's grab train track here to go up. And we'll grab a 1 meter, 2, 3, and then over there. And that'll have plenty of room under it, right? Yes. Double check though, just so I'm not ever wondering. Yeah, that's okay. We can come back whenever we come back across this maybe and decorate it, but I'm not worried about that right now because I don't want to do that right now. There we go. And then now grab the gradient. We'll take it down. Like so. Cool. I might have maybe needed to give myself a little bit more. You need 3 foundations to turn, right? And I'm going to want plenty to be able to smoothly go up this incline, so if we think about it like that, we need this to... What am I... Hold on a minute. Here we go. I gotta go there to there. And then we need this to go to this. Right, is that 3 over? It is. Okay, and now we need this one to go to here. And then this can go 3 over. No, wait, it can't. One, 2, 3, and then up. That's not gonna work out very well. So let's take all of this out and this out. And we'll go 2 more if we can. But I'm worried that it's gonna hit this. Yeah, it is. I don't have anything to make an obelisk. I'm almost positive I can destroy this with an obelisk, so if I clip through it right now, we can forgive ourselves that little, poor choice, I think. Okay. 1, 2, 3, once again. Yeah, it's good enough. And then from here... Good enough. And then there, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Perfect. There, we did it. I love it. Wait, this wasn't even what we're supposed to be doing. Why am I doing this? Yes. Why the hell did I do this? Okay, well, I got distracted thinking I needed to make a turnaround right here, and I don't think I did, but since I did, no reason to talk about it ever again. Let's figure out how we want to get trains out of here. Yes, I know exactly why I was thinking about doing that, because in my brain, what I thought was, hey, if I get a way out of here that all trains can take, can I flip back the other direction? Like, can I just have them, like here, they're coming in one way from the south to north line, and now they can loop back, so any southbound train that wants to come to Nucleus can loop back where I just made that and then get in right here. Similarly, what I could do is just have one exit that gets back on this line and then make a turn back somewhere. But that's going to mean we need to have a premeditated plan of how we're going to have every train get out. Which means we need to know where every module is and how long they're going to be so they don't butt up against the exit train line, the train rail line. That is daunting, and I don't think I'm going to be prepared to do that, honestly. So let's put a pin in this right now, and we're not gonna know how we're gonna get the train out, but we're gonna go and bring them in. So dumb. So dumb. Let's go to the desert. I promise in about an episode or 4, you're going to know exactly, if you don't understand why I'm doing this or see what the point is, I plan to show you very soon in the next 1 to 4 to 100 episodes. Okay, we're here. Good old aluminum factory. That actually works. I'm very I'm very surprised. I don't remember it working. Okay. I do. I'm being silly. It's just not very good. So let's check and see how much coal we have and where. Because I think we have a pretty good amount here in the desert. Normal, normal. No, I want pure. I want those pure nodes. Alright, so we need to run more track. And the track is right here. Yeah, so we have to go 600 meters that way. I'm just going to kind of run it on my own so I can concentrate on getting as close to the ground and the dunes as possible. And I'll see you over there. And there, that didn't take any time to just get that little way here. Now, I don't want this track, which is the south-north line, to just go into there and end, right? Because we're going to want to go over there and get the quartz if it's still there. And I believe there's a water resource well right there, if memory serves right, and it hasn't been changed in 1.1. So what we're going to do is peel off here into a proper train station. So let's build that now. I did say this is giving me jetpack. Let me just grab a power line. It'd be easier than having to hug track. And this is the coal that I suspect... Yeah, these 2 coal nodes should easily be able to provide enough coal for the entire planet's truck systems. Because before long, we're going to have Mark III miners anyway, and we'll be able to overclock it to its max. Any day now. Okay, you're infuriating. Alright, now these should both be pure. Brilliant. So we're gonna want some miners on these things. All right, and we're going to need train station. Actually, just for making it easier, we're going to take this line and we're going to wrap it around where we're going to build this. So then the outbound can just go down and link up with the south or the north to south one that we're going to build here in just a second. So let's go not zoop but vertical. Here we go. This is not going to be anything fancy. In fact, that may be enough. Let's not have it floating though. Let's fill this in. All right, filled that in, no problem. Now let's go grab the train line. Let's see if that will work. We don't have to run this line right now. That's not really what we're working on, so let's grab train station and line it up right there. Perfect. One more freight platform. Let me check actually and see how much this is going to output. We're getting 240 per minute here, 600 per minute. And what's our fastest belt speed? Mark 5, I can't remember off the top of my head because it's been so long. 780, okay. We only need 2. Although once we get Mark, okay, we're going to do 4. So once we get the next higher belt, or miner I mean, we're going to want to be able to build more. So we'll have 4 freight stations and then a train station at this top, at the front. You know, it's like it was meant to be this way. Okay, now we're going to need to add buffers, which I did not think about until just now and did not allot enough space, which is okay. Just turn on zoop, like so. Do we even need to expand it to? Interesting. All right, and then we'll just put them like this, so we have room for splitters and stuff behind the containers. Connect these up, and then we're going to figure out how we're going to split them, which won't be hard, right? We just need to, let's see, we'll split it like this, and then like this, right? And so what we'll do is we'll have about there, and there, there to there. And then we'll do lifts. There and there. There. And then just like that. Perfect. Redo that without straight mode on. There. Brilliant. Well, there we have it. All done in its splendor. Should we decorate it? Should probably decorate it. Just a little. Do I want to decorate it? Yeah, I mean, I better. I'm not going to come back and do it later, right? So, let's see, just something like that. Actually, I probably should have counted how many that is. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So 11, and then 2, and I can't go 2, and I can't go 3, and oh dear. Well, I've messed this up. Okay, we'll put them on the edge here, like so. Nope, that clips too. See, I should have probably planned for decoration in the beginning, but I didn't. And now I don't care to fix it. I really don't care. Okay. Yeah, decoration done. Nailed it. Let's get the trains back. I think I'm just going to grab train track here. Yep, this is gonna do it. And I'm just gonna go out, and we're just gonna ride the dune. Going across the top of the dune is pretty cool. I wonder if we can redo these tracks maybe to just go across the top here, because it's pretty slick and it follows it pretty well. Yeah. Yes, this is going quite well. Yeah, I love this. It's even cooler than before. There. That wasn't so bad. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, and I probably should run this line out a little bit differently, but... Oh, you know what? It doesn't have... Let me take that back, because I could just do this. So this one can go even further. Just say, collect this coal. Or that thing. Whatever it is. Probably iron. Nailed it. Okay, we're back over here at Nucleus. Yeah, I think this first testing one would be a great one for coal, because looky, it's got 4 right before it hits that Titan tree. Titan trees are so cool. I do sort of wish we could blow them up. Like maybe it requires a nuke obelisk, and maybe only it'll destroy it if the nuke obelisk is literally touching it. Because they're so cool and pretty, and I want to build around them. But this one's in my way. And I don't like that. But yeah, let's figure some stuff out. We're going to have a train come in here. And we need to get it gone. So how are we going to do that? Let's, let me add the train stop to it. Yeah, and actually, we can configure this train station. It's going to be called... Let's see, Nucleus... Truck fuel receiving. I know. Very clever. We can bring that train in anytime. Okay, so... Let's see... I'm out of ideas. I just have no idea. I want it to be easy. I think I just need to make it simple somehow. By George, I've got it. What we can do is, anytime we make a module like this, whether it's 1, 2, or 50 train stations, like platforms long, we can then on the other side cut back. So if this one's 4 long and we have the train station, it can come back this way. If this one's only 2 long, it can come out and meet this one. And then what we can do is we can loop back to the trunk line that feeds the modules for that floor. So we always have, like we have a loop, right? So they can come out here and go into here, and then they come back and get onto here. And then over here, instead of going up, they can go down. And what we can do is follow this curve down. Is that going to work? Let's try it. Let's just drop down. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one, put this. All right, let's see if that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the point of this is that trains can come, so they're going up this way, which means they need to come down this way. And we can have another turnoff, say right, I'm gonna wanna go back to here. Yes, okay. Let's try it. Let's put a 0 here and put down another train base. That goes that way. Alright, get rid of that pillar. for snapping reasons. And then we're going to go right from the center. And yeah, perfect. Except it's not, but it will be. And so now we can zoop this out and we'll be able to go right down and around. And then what we'll do is we'll take them out over here. So coming down, they're going up there, they're coming down this way. We'll figure it out. Let's just give it a good try. What if we can get all the trains to right here? From perhaps like right here. And what foundation piece was that? I think it was a 2 meter, or is this the one I accidentally used 2 meter foundations and not the 2 meter double ramps? Oh, it's double ramps. Okay, perfect. Double ramp 2 meter for a nice gradual decline. Well, that is way too gradual, though. It's never going to reach the ground. And you know what? This is exiting, so we could have a steeper gradient because they don't need to come up it. They're just going down it. So let's do double ramp 4s. Oh, bother. This is going to work, though. Alright, let me match that. Is it 2 or is it 3? It's 3 foundations, and then the input goes down the center. So we'll copy that here. There, this is going to work pretty well, I think. And yeah, we're just going to try to... Yeah, we're just going to try to find a way to link everything up right here, and we're just going to take everything down. Also, I'm kind of really just want to go and make some obelisks. No, we'll do that later. We should build an obelisk factory. That's what we'll do. After we get this going, we'll build a munitions factory, which is supposed to be in our Christmas factory. But the Christmas factory is what burned me out over the holidays. So I'm not very pleased with it. But you know what? I do want some obelisks, or rebar, because I'm tired of being defenseless right now without just a baton. So let me whip some of those up. There we go. Just good old iron rebar. Now let's hook this coal module up. And oh yeah, I want to put something down here. 4 meter. Let's see. I can attach signs to walls. Why does that give me such a gap? I don't like that. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that'll work. And then line it up, say right there. No, that was perfect. Took me an embarrassing amount of time to fix. Okay, oh, we're good, yeah. And let's make sure it looks kind of cool. It looks really, really, really cool. And then we can add that to the blueprint before we go too crazy with these things. In fact, maybe I like the sign there better than even having one at all right there. And also, I realize that's the wrong material. There. Excellent. That's so cool. Anyway, that's not what we're doing right now. I got distracted. That's never happened before. So let's come out over yonder and extend it this way. Cutting it awfully close to this, but it'll be okay. We'll make it work. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what, I'll just put it, or no, I'm just gonna put it right here. Am I one too close? Seriously struggling this morning. Apologies. I'm not good at this game, but I just sure do love it. Oh, it's because I'm not in the center of it. I gotta go one more. That was my fault. And now it'll work. There. Except we need to have this connected to make sure it stays straight. Awesome, okay. So, let's see, we've gone 7, and then 8. Just install this, and then we'll perfectly go around the rail. The railing. Yes. Awesome. So now we'll be able to bring... So now we'll be able to bring coal right here. And then we'll send it off to every single train depot. So we can bring trucks into the depot to truck station. Yeah, we'll figure it out then. But we are so close to being able to fully utilize this thing already. And it feels good. I didn't intend to have this exit planned, and I'm pretty pleased with it. And additionally, we can still just run them out if we want to. There's nothing hard and fast in this, so now I'm going to run this to here. Yeah, and we're just going to run this down, I think. I think I've done enough for right now to make me happy. I say as I keep going. Alright, now let's figure out how we're actually going to get the trains back into the distribution transportation network once we're down nearer to the ground. That is to say, let's run the line here. And then I suspect... Oh, shoot. It would be really easy if we were on this side of it. Actually, that's not a difficult fix at all. Because we can just take it out like this. And then go over that line to connect back, go over this line, this input, to connect back up over there. Oh, I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought this line came this way, and this line was where we wanted to connect back up, but it's not. So we can actually, we can just run right along this. So I don't want this at all. I just want... this to go all the way to the ground, I think. There we go. Get that all the way down on the ground. Now we can get right back onto the ground right here. We'll bring the train back down over here. And we can connect back up right there. Or so. It's not going to like that. But what we could do is run the input a little bit further, like this way. Like this. Yeah, that is perfect. Seriously, I just love it. I'm so happy right now. Alright, that's going to work just fine. Let's actually run the train line now, though, because once we do this, we can start bringing it in, and we can actually use Nucleus already, even in its infant state here. I love that for us, particularly for me. Alright, so let's just slide this over here. Yeah, okay. This is going to work out very well. Let me just check the Spacing, I don't want anything lifted off. I don't want any rails lifted off the ground. It's gonna go out pretty well right here, I'm pretty sure. There, we did it. Look at that. Easy peasy. Because I don't like how high that is. Let's see if we can fix that a little. Alright, what if we take this line and go this way a little bit more and just loop back? Yep. So I lost my jetpack, or hover pack, but make it work. Oh, it's weird being so close, so I do love the vantage given by the jet or hover pack. I don't know. Just my pack. I should just call it the pack and never qualify it and just always just say pack and it covers everything. New idea. Let's bring the line backwards from this way so I can hover. And I get up to here. This would be so cool if I could make it right there. Too steep. I'm guessing, yeah, I'm nearly there. I'm guessing if I just go to like... there. There, it's done and we love it. So now we can get back on and we can turn around and our train in and out from Nucleus is solved and good.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games. Bad